So the tough questions that have been asked of Sarah Palin thus far just have been about the fact that she doesn't know anything and isn't ready to be vice president. That's fair game, and it has nothing to do with her gender.
And you know it, Heather, and it's the only straw you have to grasp.
That way, but Debbie, you did too, and that was the wrong way to go for our economy.
That is the only straw that you have to grasp, to stretch the truth, and that people are tired of that. People want to move in a new direction, Wolf. They want to make sure that they can have universal health care. They want to make sure that they bring the troops home from this misguided war in Iraq. They want to make sure they can invest in alternative energy. You know what? Those people have been well cared for. Excuse me, Heather.
Making $42,000 a year.
No. See, that's not true, and you are making things up, and I'm not going to allow you to do that. Barack Obama has not ever voted for taxes for that
yes, he
level.
Has, and so did you
no,
in the Democrat budget
this year.
No.
See, that you are just making that up, and that is not so. You tell me what instance that occurred, Heather. You can't, because it isn't true.
The Democrat budget this year
is that
for
John
fiscal
McCain
year 08
doesn't have a tax cut policy other than to continue to help the wealthiest Americans, and people are tired of that. It's working families can support the tax cuts for the wealthiest 1%.
I did not.
You voted for tax cuts time and
excuse
again.
me. I was not in Congress at the time those proposals were coming
in. When you were campaigning for re-election to this office, you didn't.
I do not support the expansion of taxes during an economic time, and I don't talk about expanding government funding.
You supported $12 billion a month on a misguided war in Iraq that the American people don't support.
I supported the troops who I sent along with the great majority of Democrats.
Well, now it's time to support the American people. What Brian did by voting no today is he voted against creating 385,000 jobs in his own state, 8,000 jobs in his own district, aid to his state to help.
Did you look this up?
To help. Yes, I sure did.
Deborah, just in his district.
8,000 jobs in his own district. Avoiding layoffs of teachers, firefighters, and police officers.
Employers having to choose between letting people go or continuing to pay for their health insurance, and that's not the right choice.
Let's break and let Ms. Ignani answer.
Bob, this is clearly the talking point of the last several weeks, and I want to have an opportunity to talk about profits.
It's the reality. It's not a talking point.
Profits.
Our troops are air-raiding villages and killing civilians.
To Afghanistan, where the war on terror exists today. That's what Joe Biden was making the case for.
Spirited and fun, almost like tonight.
Always spirited and fun.